But Thomas, I mentioned the Bad Batch.
Yes.
Want to talk about the first couple episodes?
Not really. Oh, but we have to, don't we? It's for the show.
We do. I'm kind of with you on this, though. I was not impressed.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, so just hearing the Clone Wars voice guy at the beginning of the first episode just made me happy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so this isn't abnormal for Star Wars. So if you couldn't tell, these from our reactions, these first two episodes weren't great. The character of Omega seems pretty incredibly annoying.
Yeah.
But this is very normal for Star Wars animated shows. The first season, so just looking at Clone Wars and Rebels, the first seasons are not great. They have to find their footing, and they both have really annoying child characters.
Okay.
Clone Wars, Ahsoka was incredibly annoying in season 1 of Clone Wars. Ezra was incredibly annoying in season 1 of Rebels. So they each have incredibly annoying child characters that really grow into their own and become like fan favorite characters post season 1. Star Wars animated shows just have always struggled with season 1, so I'm not too surprised. It like I know that the animation seemed clunky to me. Like background animation was great. And just like of the elements, like the trees and like the dirt and everything, like all that looked really good, and snow. But like the character animation did not look good.
No, yeah, I would agree. I didn't like the style of it, the style of the characters that they're going for.
Yeah. I mean, it seemed like they were just trying too hard to update the Clone Wars animated style. So yeah, and like the screenplay, the dialogue was not good.
No, it was very. I mean, it's aimed at children, but still, it felt very simplistic. And
I mean, like the Clone Wars, like the final season of Clone Wars was like really solid. I mean, just like that's some of like the dialogue was great. It like that it was really dark. I mean, and that's what I was kind of hoping for this. And from the trailer, they kind of painted it as like dark Star Wars, like dark animated Star Wars. And to be fair, this is only the first two episodes. We still have a lot to go, but yeah, no, there really wasn't a lot here, I guess. Yeah, like a lot of it just didn't work. And I mean, said it before, this isn't not normal for Star Wars shows to not start off well. I just hope that this does improve. I don't know how this has a 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. That does not make sense to me.
No. Yeah, I think there's definitely a problem with it, especially the second episode just felt so meaningless. Like nothing happened if you look back at it, because she didn't leave. Spoilers. But yeah, she didn't leave.
This is a spoiler review. So
yeah, exactly. So I mean, what was the point of the episode? I have heard that the family they visit is from the Clone Wars. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So we see, and there's a fun little storyline with them. But yeah, no, there wasn't a lot. Thomas, do you remember the names of the two episodes?
There were names to the episodes.
Yep.
No, I no idea. No, I don't know.
Aftermath was the first one, and Cut and Run was the second one.
Okay. Did not pay attention to
it. It was cool to see other characters again. Like we got to see Saw Gerrera, which is cool. We got to see Tarkin, which was cool. We know we're getting Fennec Shand at some point. We got to see Lama Su, the Prime Minister of Kamino, again from Attack of the Clones. We got to see Palpatine. Kanan Jarrus, the main character of Rebels. So that was him as a Padawan at the start of episode 1.
Oh, okay.
His original name was Caleb Doom, as what she was calling him. Who he changed his name to Kanan Jarrus and started the Rebels. So it was cool to see him as a Padawan. I mean, there are some really cool like Star Wars things in here, but just as an overall show, it has really felt pretty flat so far.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I'm not too invested in the characters.
Yeah, that's another thing. None of the actual Bad Batch themselves, they all just felt like they had one gimmick, and that was their character, and then nothing
Right.
else to them.
Right. Like I was honestly more invested in Depa Blaba and Caleb Doom at the start of the first episode. Like with the Order 66 stuff. Like that was actually pretty solid, I thought. All of the Order 66 stuff. And then it just like you said, like there was no these first two episodes felt pretty meaningless and like the characters didn't have any growth.
No.
Because like you said, nothing changed. Like from episode 1 to episode 2, nothing changed. So, I hope it gets better.
Yeah.
Because obviously we're gonna continue to watch this for the show. And I hope it gets better. But overall, what would you give the Bad Batch so far?
I'd probably have to go to maybe. I mean, I'd say
this is going to be
5
16
is harsh.
episodes. I'm sorry, but I just realized that I thought this was only going to be like 8 episodes. It's going to be 16 episodes.
Okay.
That could be rough. I hope this gets better. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, see, 5 feels harsh, but if you actually look at the episodes and what they did, I think it's fair.
I'm right along with you. I was even prepared to potentially go to like a 4 or 4.5.
Yeah.
And like I was really looking forward to this because like the Clone Wars is, and don't have this deter you from Clone Wars, because Clone Wars Clone Wars is an incredible show. I still think it's the best piece of Star Wars to exist.
Okay.
But yeah, this it wasn't good. It was not good.